The 2021 Knox County graduations are brought to you by the following supporters: Humana, Knox Teachers Federal Credit Union, Knox County Schools, All Occasions Party Rentals, Denso, Pepsi, Pilot, and our title sponsor, Enrichment Federal Credit Union.
Remain standing, and everyone, please remove your caps for the national anthem. You may now be seated.
It is my privilege today to recognize several special guests for today's ceremony. First, I would like to recognize Larson J., City Councilman at Large. Thank you for being here. Also, Mayor Glenn Jacobs and Superintendent Mr. Robert Thomas.
Today is an important day, a memorable day for which we've all been waiting. This is a day that would not be possible without our partners from Pellissippi State Community College, without the loving faculty and staff sitting behind our graduates, without the families of our scholars who have supported their graduates every step of the way, and lastly, without this incredible group of young women and men who sit before us today, ready to graduate. In a moment, you will hear from 3 of our seniors. Each speaker today was asked to reflect upon and share their experiences at Career Magnet Academy for the last 4 years. I appreciate your undivided attention as you listen to our speakers. And first, we will hear from the class of 2021 co-salutatorian, Sophia Trent.
Thank you all so much for coming out today to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2021. This year may not have been what we dreamed of when we started out as freshmen, but this senior class has pushed through despite the unusual circumstances. I am honored to be this year's co-salutatorian, and I honestly know that I could not have gotten here without the support of my fellow students and CMA's wonderful faculty, especially our amazing principal, Mr. Mosley. You just keep coming back. I would also like to say how proud I am of each and every student seated before me today and all of the hard work they have put in these past 12 years to get here. I would also like to say a huge thank you to our staff for adapting to these difficult times, creating online curriculums for students, making sure virtual kids feel included, and putting in countless extra hours to make our senior year the best it could possibly be. I know it couldn't have been easy, but we are grateful for you all. We have made countless memories throughout our years, whether it be in person or virtual. One of my personal favorite moments has to be when Tyler ran the mile in Miss Baker's class and pulled out a Subway sandwich, like a foot long from his sweatshirt pocket. Or maybe when Miss Brown had us waft the fire alarms when she made popcorn, just in case we set them off. And every single shenanigan we pulled off in Mr. Anderson's theater club, like convincing him to ride on a unicycle. Though enough about my favorite moments, now it's time to get cheesy. I want everyone here to know that they are so strong for finishing this year. It's been the hardest. I hope you all can see your worth and how important your impact on this world is. I would like to leave you all with a quote from William Shakespeare. What's past is prologue. Use this advice and take your time here as your own personal prologue. Finish this chapter of life and start a new one until your book of stories is full. Congratulations on your bit of success. We can't wait to see what you do next. Next, you'll be hearing from our co-salutatorian, Dylan West.
Hi. I would like to thank you all for coming out because I know it's very hot. I can see all of you fanning yourselves. I appreciate it. It sure means a lot. So, all of my time at Career Magnet Academy, I am most grateful for the academic advantage and opportunities granted to me, and the welcoming, inviting sense of community created by the staff, students, and teachers. While my science school district, Farragut, has nearly 2,000 students, CMA has less than 300. This has been a blessing for many students, as it has allowed them to develop close relationships with teachers, which granted them personal guidance in the academic career. However, the greatest benefit of our student body size is obviously short graduation ceremonies. I have personally attended 2 graduation ceremonies where over 400 names had to be read out, and it's not fun. Continuing, the greatest gift given to me by my experience with CMA is also my most sorrowful. Since the beginning of junior year, I have not taken a single class at CMA other than a required online PE and economics course. I took my first college course at Pellissippi when I was only 15, and for the past 2 years I have been working towards earning an associate degree of general science. These college courses have opened my eyes and expanded my worldview on an exponential scale, as I was required to think, discuss, and work with fellow scholars of all ages and backgrounds. though sometimes it may have been put me in an uncomfortable position, as I was a minor among adults, I experienced immense personal growth. If I were to look back on and communicate with my 8th grade self when I was deciding which high school to attend, I would have told him that he is making the best decision possible. There is no other high school education in my vicinity that would have taught me as much as I learned with my time at CMA in my dual enrollment with Mississippi State Community College. Moving on, there are a few people whom I would like to thank. Firstly, I would like to thank Mr. Glover. Though he's not a teacher anymore, he was one of the best math minds I've ever met and made me love my Algebra 2 class and desire a future career in mathematics. My favorite moment with him was when he taught the idea of a summation series using Minecraft block towers. Secondly, I would like to thank Miss Crow. She is one of the sweetest humans I've ever met and always supported her students. I believe she truly loves to teach and inspire the bright minds of future generations. Thirdly, I would like to thank Miss Black, my English teacher, who always pushed me to do better and offered peer review for my SH, which saved my grade many, many times. Last, but maybe the greatest, I would like to thank our counselor, Miss Orford, as she has somehow managed to retain her sanity while dealing with our graduating class and making sure we make it here to graduation. I will end my time here, as I am sure everyone is ready to move on, as I know I am. On a last note, to my peers who are diving straight into the workforce, I wish you the best of luck, and I believe that all of you can achieve the highest levels of success. And to those of you who are pursuing college or university, I offer you a quote from another influential person to all of our academic success, a co-founder of Crash Course, John Green. In his words, every year, many, many stupid people graduate from college, and if they can do it, so can you. Thank you. Next, you'll be hearing from the Class of 2021 Career Magnet Academy graduating class, Salutatorian, R1 Roach.
22% is not a particularly large number, but it is the current percentage of our lives that we have spent together in high school. 4 years of experiences that tie us together as a class. Most of us came in as freshmen, and although we have lost a few classmates along the way and gained a few new faces, that doesn't detract from our time spent together. We have undergone an entirely different high school experience than any of us could have imagined, and yet we made it out the other side. We will take with us these memories of our friends, our teachers, our classmates. The camaraderie we felt when our school was called into question by the board is unforgettable. We will look back on how we seem to have spent an eighth of our school career outside due to some popcorn-related incidents. Let us not forget the steady stream of lollipops and coffee given to us by Miss Crow that helped any situation, math or otherwise. We will remember back to many of the funny antics that happened over the years. Kennan dressing up as the Pope to declare holy war on STEM. The countless jokes from years of performances in school clubs, Spirit Week shenanigans, including but not limited to a promised pizza party that we have yet to receive. And to that I say, last chance to make things right. Bingo night fiascos and movie night mishaps alike. We will remember running the mile in Miss Baker's class under the watchful eye of Miss Baker and her clipboard umbrella. We will remember giving thought-provoking performances in Mr. Anderson in sophomore year. This is also when we really made a name for ourselves, not only for our competitive attitude, but for our eagerness to join college classes. We will remember the Thursday before spring break in our junior year like no other. But we will also recall everything we did get to do as seniors. Prom, a senior awards night, and this graduation. We will remember the laughter, the tears, the fights, and the friendship. We say goodbye to the 22% of our lives spent together and say hello to our new adventures. Today marks the day that we remember the past, celebrate the present, and look to the future. The story of our lives is not finished yet, but y'all, this chapter was a page turner.
All right, good afternoon. At this time, I would like to recognize the top 10%, the Salutatorians, the valedictorian of the class of 2021. When I call your name, please stand and face the audience. Forrest Hamilton. Nathan Parker. Jasmine Reckert. Co-salutatorian Sophia Trent. Co-salutatorian Dylan West. And valedictorian Owen Roach. Congratulations. Y'all may be seated. Next, we would like to recognize the students who earned their associate's degree from Pellissippi State while completing their high school requirements. These students actually graduated from Pellissippi State almost 3 weeks ago, meaning for this brief time, they were able to say that they were college graduates before they were graduates from high school. Right? Awesome. When I call your names, please stand and face the audience. Eli Elgin. Forrest Hamilton. Rondé Martin. Josie Maynard. Nathan Parker. Jasmine Reckert. Arwen Roach. Sophia Trent. Kenley Waldrop. And Dylan West. Great job, guys. You may be seated.
Next, I'd like to recognize a few students who won some awards over the course of this year. First, we have our College and Career Readiness Award. That's awarded to a CMA student who has put in the time and effort to ensure that their time after high school will be successful. This was achieved through hard work and hours upon hours dedicated to learning specific skills and knowledge related to a career pathway that they are now pursuing at the next level. Our College and Career Readiness Award this year goes to Eli Elgin. Please stand and be recognized. Next, we have our Turnaround Award. This recognizes a student who made a conscious decision to change the trajectory of their future by rededicating themselves to their commitment to success. This process may have started with a little challenging circumstance, but it's ending in a great way due to their effort and their mindset. This year, we are awarding the Turnaround Award to Diamond Thomas. Please stand and be recognized. Next, the Leadership Award. This recognizes the contribution of a single individual who has demonstrated a commitment to developing their leadership identity and making contributions to our campus every day, whether it be with CMA or during their time as a Pellissippi student. This year's Leadership Award goes to Sophia Trent. Please stand and be recognized. The Citizenship Award is awarded to one student whose life has been shaped by service and whose service-centered actions are making a ripple effect in our community. This student has made a lasting impact on both the students and staff members that they have interacted with due to their selfless nature and their giving spirit. This year, we are awarding the Citizenship Award to Jesse Davis. Please stand and be recognized. And finally, the Wolfpack Award. This is reserved for a student who, through their hard work, their pursuits in excellence, and their selfless dedication to those around them, exemplifies everything that we at CMA hope to instill in our students. This student sets the standard for our scholars who would see them as a role model and someone who embodies the true qualities of a CMA Grey Wolf. This year, our Wolfpack Award goes to Arwen Roach. Mr. Thomas, these members of the class of 2021 have worked hard over the past 4 years to amass the credits necessary to earn a diploma from Knox County Schools. At the same time, they have also met the challenge of creating a culture of excellence at Career Magnet Academy. Not only have each of them acquired the required number of credits for a high school diploma, but these 54 scholars have taken a combination of 507 college classes at Pellissippi State Community College, earning a total of 1,600 college credit hours and saving their families collectively over $262,000 in the process. They truly have met the CMA standard of earning a Diploma Plus. I'm proud of these students for their dedication to learning and for their commitment to their future. This class, with dignity and grace, has helped to continue the tradition of Career Magnet Academy. That is why it's with great pleasure that I present the class of 2021 to you for your recognition. Having examined and confirmed all records, the students gathered here today are eligible and worthy to receive their diplomas from Knox County Schools. Mr. Thomas, I present to you the students of the class of 2021. Students, please stand and prepare to receive your diplomas.
Preston Chase Baker, 48 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Tristan Bell, 41 college credit hours earned. Ethan Alexander Bogley, 24 college credit hours earned, graduating with honors. Alexis Michelle Brown, 22 college credit hours earned. Avery Brown, 47 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Hannah Emily Bruner, 30 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Victoria Elizabeth Butler. Brittany Lee Carden, 15 college credit hours earned. Jesse Edward Davis, 44 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Eli Jason Elgin, 71 college credit hours earned, graduating with honors and distinction, earned an Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology with Pellissippi State Community College. Kenan Patrick Faust, 9 college credit hours earned. Amelia Lane Fricky, 18 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, and today is her birthday. Mariah Goosey, 47 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Nicholas Ashton Grady, 41 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Andrea Green, 1 college credit hour earned. Georgia Summer Hall. Forrest Lance Hamilton, 68 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, earned an Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology with Pellissippi State Community College. Haley Haviland, 43 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Ashley Hope Hayes, 52 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Jacob Benjamin Hensley, 38 college credit hours earned. Yulana Holly. Caitlin Michelle Horner, 9 college credit hours earned. Tyler Grant Joyner, 9 college credit hours earned. Catherine Kiersey, 30 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Nathan Isaiah Lanning, 29 college credit hours earned, graduating with honors and distinction. Jeffrey Lindsay, 24 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Monique Marler, 50 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Rondé Tyreek Martin, 61 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, earned an Associate of Science with Pellissippi State Community College. Devin Massengill, 44 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Josie Cheyenne Maynard, 61 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, earned an Associate of Science with Pellissippi State Community College. Kara McLaughlin, 36 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Nathan Zane Parker, 61 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, earned an Associate of Science with Pellissippi State Community College. Savannah Price, 40 college credit hours earned, graduating with honors and distinction. Jasmine Aurora Record, 61 college credit hours earned, graduating with honors and distinction, earned an Associate of Arts with Pellissippi State Community College. Alondra Jacqueline Rios, 50 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Athena Rutherford, 6 college credit hours earned. Isaiah Tyler Reimer, 53 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Dylan Christopher Schmerber. Kendra Lynn Sellers, 38 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Dakota Sizemore, 16 college credit hours earned. Amber Faith Smith, 33 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Abigail Taylor, 50 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Diamond Simone Thomas. Kinley Brooke Waldrop, 65 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, earned an Associate of Arts with Pellissippi State Community College. Elijah Washington, 24 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction. Michael Sebastian Wright, 16 college credit hours earned. Abby Ruth Nicholson, 55 college credit hours earned. Sophia Trent, 64 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, earned an Associate of Arts with Pellissippi State Community College. Dylan West, 64 college credit hours earned, graduating with distinction, earned an Associate of Science with Pellissippi State Community College. Arwen Roach, 63 college credit hours earned, graduating with honors and distinction, earned an Associate of Arts with Pellissippi State Community College.
Class of 2021. Now that you've received your diplomas, I'm honored to lead you as you take this next step. The turning of your tassel signifies the completion of your high school experience and the turning of the page as you enter into this next phase of your life. Graduates, you're already standing. I don't have to ask you to stand. Members of the senior class, you may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side. You are now graduates from Career Magnet Academy. Congratulations. You may be seated when you find your hat. Seniors, now that you've officially moved from being students at Career Magnet Academy to alumni of Career Magnet Academy, it is time to reflect on the journey that got you to this special day. To say that your path was simple and straightforward would be maybe less than accurate. The collective class of 2021 faced challenges never before experienced by anyone that came before you. The past few years have required you to navigate changes in how we learn, changes in how we live, and even changes in how we interact with each other. You began your days at CMA, as most of our students do, making the conscious decision to leave your zone school and embrace your purpose for being with us as you worked towards your Diploma Plus. You entered full classrooms, you went whichever way you wanted to in the hallway, and never once did you even consider which mask best matched your outfit for that day. Then, change happened. Things got complicated. Instead of entering full classrooms, you entered full Teams and Zoom meetings. You went one direction in the hallway if you were on campus, and you got to know your peers by the looks in their eyes. However, despite the changes, despite the bumps along the way, and despite being presented with every opportunity to give up and use the pandemic as an excuse, you held firm. You did not let the circumstances of these past few years define you. You stood tall and strong, and you said, "This is not hard, this is just new." Today, as you reflect on your accomplishments, know that you not only spent the past 4 years reaching your own goals, but you set the standard for those who come after you and how to face adversity, how to come out the other side showing that you are capable of tackling anything that this next phase of your life might throw your way. I want to leave you with a quote from Christopher Reeve, the iconic actor who played the role of Superman in several films throughout the 1970s and 80s. After facing many trials in his own personal life, he said, "At some time, often when we least expect it, we all have to face overwhelming challenges. When the unthinkable happens, the lighthouse is hope. Once we find it, we must cling to it with absolute determination. When we have hope, we discover powers within ourselves we may have never known. The power to make sacrifices, to endure, to heal, and to love. Once we choose hope, everything is possible." You, class of 2021, are that hope. You are the lighthouse that students after you will look to when the storm around them gets fierce. You have shown them that no matter what happens, there is a way out of the darkness. I thank you for your example, and I truly look forward to seeing how you lead us into these years ahead. In a moment, we will begin our recessional. Parents, you may remain in your seats until the entire class has exited the stadium, and then you may meet your graduates behind the stadium where you're sitting. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Friends and family, please join me one last time as we recognize the graduates of Career Magnet Academy, the class of 2021. Students, please stand. At this time, please rise for the recessional, and graduates, congratulations and best wishes.
The 2021 Knox County graduations are brought to you by the following supporters: Humana, Knox Teachers Federal Credit Union, Knox County Schools, All Occasions Party Rentals, Denso, Pepsi, Pilot, and our title sponsor, Enrichment Federal Credit Union.